This one's a little bit of a back and forth because on one hand, President of 100 Thieves, that being John Robinson, has been one of the nicest guys I think I've ever met. We've conversed quite a bit back and forth. I love what 100 Thieves are doing across the board. Certainly have their esports struggles every now and again. No one's denying that, but a lot of rises and a few falls, but a lot more rises for 100 Thieves. And John Robinson is one guy I met 2 years ago, almost to the day, at the 100 Thieves compound when I was first getting into esports and back at Esports Talk. And ever since then, every time I see him, we give each other a hug. We talk a bit back and forth. And this man probably having to oversee the entire event the entire night, it was nice to at least chat a couple of minutes. And we knew going into the event, I was like, I'm going to see you. I'm going to give you a hug. And we're going to get a picture because we're then 2 years apart. He also then introduced me to Jen. Jen, formerly a Barstool, pretty high up now with 100 Thieves, which I think that's going to be really exciting to see what they do over there. And even just, having John be who I consider a friend, introduce me to other higher ups now in the community. Those are the kind of connections that really do mean a lot in the future down the road. And she was super excited to meet me, me for her as well, because that Barstool model, I know it has a lot of back and forth, a variety of opinions on the Barstool model, but certainly have seen success in the sports scene. So hiring her, I'm really curious to see what they're going to do in the future there. And then very lastly, again, shouts to my man Hunter. Without him, I don't really walk up to too many people. I'm definitely pretty shelled off unless I got a few drinks in me. I'll say that. All right. When I'm around these people, I get incredibly nervous until we're halfway through the night, and I've had a few conversations to warm me up. It was Hunter who actually dragged Nadeshot over, so we met again for the second time, and it was it was super cool. I think by the end of the night, I'm not sure about Nade myself. I was a mini drinks in by now, so it was like, bro, still love what you're doing. Always love to see what's coming out of 100 Thieves camp. Met Haley very briefly as well, but they were literally walking out the door. It was probably about 34 seconds of an interaction, but always good to see him. I'm never sure what he thinks about me, and I think I just kind of have to come to terms with the fact that I do the news, and I'm probably annoying at times, and I honestly understand that. Like, sometimes when you do the news, you're going to take stances, you're going to cover things that maybe some people don't want covered or don't agree with your opinion, and especially on Twitter, I probably tweet so much. So at the end of the day, I think I kind of come to terms with I'm annoying sometimes, and that's okay. But I think at one point, Nadeshot said, you get attention, and that's a big thing. Beyond that, I don't remember too many individual words. There weren't too many, but it's always good meeting 100 Thieves people. Really, really love what they're doing. I'm really, really curious how they take this space forward. So John Robinson, Jen, Nadeshot, it was obviously a pleasure.